I'm going to show you how to make a coffee streusel slice. So I'm going to show you how to do this recipe. For the base I have these ingredients, and this is for filling, and this is for the streusel. So what I'm going to do is first do the base. For that I'm using 125 grams of butter with 1 cup of plain flour and quarter a cup of self-raising flour and a quarter a cup of sugar. So this is for the base. Then I have for the filling 1 can of condensed milk. I'm using the skim one, you can use the other normal one too, and 1/3 a cup of walnuts I crushed into pieces, then little bit of vanilla, 30 grams of butter and 3 teaspoons of coffee, instant coffee. Now for the streusel I'm going to do a topping on top of the topping. So for that I have 1 cup of flour, plain flour. I'm going to use a little bit of cinnamon and 1/3 a cup of brown sugar and 125 grams of butter. To start this, first I'm going to do the base. Now you have to switch on the oven to 180 and a Lamington pan like this. This is 12 by 10 inch pan, and first I'm going to mix all these ingredients. I added the butter and the sugar and I'm going to mix this on until it's fluffy. After beating the butter and sugar, add both flour, self-raising and the plain flour, and mix it. Once the mix is nice and crumbly, put it onto the tray and press it on the baking sheet. After pressing it, it goes to the oven 180 about 10 minutes. Now for the filling, I forgot to tell you that for the filling I need 2 tablespoons of golden syrup. Put the condensed milk into a bowl. I am going to do this in the microwave for 2 minutes. If you like, you can put this in a pot and do it too. So add all the ingredients into this bowl. Condensed milk and 2 tablespoons of golden syrup, and then the butter and the coffee, and then the walnuts and the vanilla, and I'm going to mix this while cooking it in the microwave about 2 minutes. Now in the same mixing bowl, into that add the sugar and the butter with a little bit of cinnamon, maybe half a teaspoon of cinnamon, don't add too much, and cream the butter and sugar first. After mixing the butter and the sugar, add the plain flour. You have to add 1 full cup and mix it slowly and leave it aside. I baked the base about 10 minutes. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to pour this mix that I put it in the microwave on top of the base. This is a really easy, nice recipe. So just put it and spread it all over the base. After spreading it over the base, take the mix that you did after and sprinkle the little pieces on top of the topping. After spreading the crumble, I am going to put this back again in the oven about 20 minutes. I finished baking the coffee streusel slice, so I am going to leave this to cool down and I'll cut it and show you how it looks like. The coffee streusel slice is ready to cut, so I'm going to cut it into pieces. You can cut it into squares or even a rectangular shape, that's up to you. Always when you cut a slice, cut it in half and decide how you are going to cut it. The way I cut that into 32 pieces. This slice really goes well with a cup of coffee, and I hope you will enjoy this. Thank you for watching.